kind of
like
just
a
matches
selfie.
your face.
But apparently, like, if I look bad, other people get the better version of me. Do you know that? Like you know how when you take a selfie with Instagram, like you do your angle,
Right. Also,
but to other people, it's the other angle.
Oh,
so
they
see that.
So they see your best angle as opposed to.
I probably look like a handsome guy, but I think I look like a jig. Like I feel like
what's wrong with your jaw?
I feel like I need to move.
I feel like my head is really like square, and it's never this angular. It's usually like, did somebody punch you in the jaw?
I don't know. Like it's.
Did you sleep the wrong way?
Maybe I like just fell asleep one night and just it was just like,
dislocated the jaw,
just
and
like
you decided not to worry about it ever.
Anyway, that was a good intro.
Yeah.
This is episode 9. We decided to go live. I'm with.
We'll do it live.
Bill O'Reilly. I'm
Bill
with
O'Reilly.
Eric.
That's me. I'm Eric.
Yeah,
No,
Eric.
I'm Jonathan.
Eric. Oh, Chris Pat. What angle are you talking? It's gonna be. I haven't had like interaction on a podcast. What are you eating? Are you eating
I got hair. I got lint. I got everything in my mouth.
I'll tell you what.
I'm Jonathan. This is Garrett. Welcome to CogCast.
When it comes to surprise things in your mouth, hair is one of the worst ones because it's
you're like really good at kung fu with you're like a French kissing master at that point. You're just like
I don't know. I'm a French kissing master.
You're
like
trying to get that hair out of your mouth.
When I think of French kissing, I don't think of hair in my mouth, but it's,
I do.
It's okay.
That's why I'm single.
Anyway, before we get any more depressing,
sorry,
we're gonna move on. First topic of the day.
All right.
There's this video. We're going to play the audio of it. It's this motorcycle guy who goes off on this old woman who cut him off in traffic. Now, you know, if you listened last week, I had an old person vendetta.
You did have an old person vendetta.
I had it.
Mad.
That was it. Like, I was at the top, and I couldn't go any higher than that.
No.
But, it's subsided a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, we're going to play you the video of the guy who's confronting this old lady, and I want you to know if he's too over the top, not over the top enough. You go first, and I will follow up. So here is the audio for that.
You realize you almost fucking killed me back there? Watch where you're fucking going.
Wait, the lady...
I don't give a fuck. You still watch where you're going. That's my life on the line, bitch.
I would have never done that if
I don't give a damn. You watch where
So we'll stop it. It's like a guy who's got that dash cam, right?
Yeah, the little GoPro.
Yeah. So he's riding around with that because he wants to watch it later. I don't know why they do it for whatever reason.
Yeah, they want to see where just in case they forget.
Right.
Yeah.
Just in case they forget if they need to make a left turn.
There's no real GPS.
They need to make a left turn anywhere,
Yeah.
And this lady's old, though.
She's old.
Like
salt and pepper hair.
And she's like legit sorry, though.
She's just sorry. First of all, she's too old to be driving.
You think so? I don't know. Like, she's borderline. It doesn't really say.
I can't really tell. She's tan. This is probably Florida.
Yeah, we'll keep it going.
you're going.
I do.
Well, obviously not, because you almost fucking killed me.
The lady was rated...
I don't give a damn. You should still look. You should still fucking look.
She's so sorry.
Alright, so she said she was sorry.
She's so sorry. But, I mean, okay, so I get that he's upset.
Yeah.
And I get that, it's no excuse at all. It's a guy's life on the line.
Okay.
So I think he was right to be angry and be upset.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, this poor, fragile old woman who probably shouldn't be driving in the first place.
Yeah.
Was sorry.
So they're both.
She was sorry.
So you think they're
both
wrong?
like in the wrong and also old lady's obviously wrong. She's wrong, 100% wrong. But the guy shouldn't have really attacked her. He should have communicated his feelings.
Here's my thought. Okay. I need to get a good. I don't know where to point.
On the other side of your jaw, so it balances out.
Yeah, so it balances out.
Yeah.
I'm sick of seeing bumper stickers that say "Look twice for motorcycles."
Okay.
I'm sick of commercials telling me, "Hey, look twice." No one is forcing these people to ride motorcycles, right? Am I wrong in this?
Okay, but keep going. What's the so?
Driving is difficult enough, and now that I have to look out for somebody who has their own set of rules.
Right.
And have you ever seen a motorcycle guy ever abide by the law? They're always going 50 miles over. They're always zigzagging all over the place. Funny that you say that,
because today...
They do whatever they want, but yet I have to look twice. I have to... I don't want... You know what? If you want to ride a motorcycle, if you want to be a prick, and you want to, Hey, Paul Walker made his choice. I'm going to throw that out there, right? He made his choice.
And he didn't ride a motorcycle, though.
But he was a reckless driver, okay? That's where I'm saying. Like, if you're a reckless driver, I have no sympathy for you whatsoever.
Right.
You need to follow the road. I feel like a really old man right now. But you got to, though.
No, you're absolutely
It's not
right.
fair. Like, for me, I have to, you know, I have to play a game of I Spy every time I want to take a left turn. No, that's not fair. That's not fair. So you know what? You're going to drive like a prick. Maybe you deserve to get hit. I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong thing to say.
It's funny that you talk about that now because today in traffic, this motorcycle dude was driving not on the road at all. He was just driving on the, like we pull over to the side, the curb, whatever.
Yeah.
He was just driving on the curb, passing all the traffic.
I know.
And I was just like, we'll give you the fucking right. Wait like the rest of us. But I mean...
So we'll read some.
I think she. I didn't really hear what he.
I think
what
they're
she
probably
did wrong,
both the gray area, but I'm going with the old lady on this one.
I'll be the motorcycle dude. I think that she should have.
Michael Anthony Wangler, he needs his ass kicked.
Oh, okay.
Bad, real bad.
Oh wow, he says real bad. Huge.
If that was my mother, Mike Hudson, I agree completely with the motorcycle. You're gonna leave your phone on.
I'm sorry.
The rings
it happens. I'm a busy man.
Teresa, do you know or love anyone who rides a motorcycle? Kindness costs you nothing. I do look out for them, but I don't want to spend 5 minutes checking everything, before I take a turn and hit a motorcycle. They need to abide by the rules. Okay?
I think
I look once for a car.
Okay,
I should have to look once for a motorcycle.
I mean, it's a smaller target.
Don't drive like a maniac.
That's fair. Whoever you are, if you're driving a motorized vehicle, motorcycle, car, truck, follow the rules. Just follow the rules.
Yeah.
And so, in that case, I agree with you. Everybody needs to follow the rules, but at the same time, it's a lot more dangerous driving a motorcycle.
It is more dangerous.
If we want to all be safe, then maybe we should all take the extra precaution around motorcycles.
Just don't drive don't be... And then they drive in the rain.
So when you're 70 years old and you get a motorcycle...
I'm not. I'm going to get a self-driving car.
That.
I don't want to drive ever. I want a self-driving car. Because I trust a robot more than I trust these people out here.
That's true. I trust a robot.
On their phone, ding-danging, picking their nose.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I want to look at your hand. I mean, he's not a bad-looking guy. He's not my type, but... Anyway. We'll move on. Cinco de Mayo. So what do you think about, what's your thought process on Cinco de Mayo?
I love Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is great, man.
It's fun. And there's this movement going out right now.
Oh, Cinco de Mayo movement?
Yes, and it is, any person who voted for Trump shouldn't be allowed to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. What do you think about that? Dead air is great.
I have no idea. I have no idea what to say. No. Everybody has the right to... Everybody has the right to celebrate what they want to celebrate, man.
Right.
Yeah, who cares? Just
and
celebrate.
I can get kind of where they're coming from.
If you're of Mexican descent and you voted for Trump, who wants to separate America and Mexico,
right?
Then why are you celebrating Mexican independence? Is that the kind of thing you're saying?
Well, my thing is you can say that and that's cool because this is America. So
absolutely.
Here's my other thing though. So if you show up to a Mexican bar, can I see your Mexican ID, please?
He has a point there.
Can I see your heritage? Oh, you're not from... Oh, sorry. This is just Cinco de Mayo. If you're not Mexican, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, so nobody can celebrate
So
Cinco de
nobody,
Mayo.
Unless you're Mexican. And just like nobody, if you're Irish, can drink...
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
It's such a lame argument, and it's such a bad...
Lame argument.
Yeah,
it's just bad.
Any holiday in America is just a drink.
It's just a drink.
Or eat.
Just to
drink or eat.
To not feel so bad about drinking on that day.
Right.
Yeah, get loaded and not care.
I don't, and we're going to piggyback off that story. There is a party in Baylor, okay? And it's a huge story because it was like a build-the-wall Trump party. And people...
Baylor is like Texas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Baylor can't catch any breaks, man.
Okay.
They got football players who are, being sexual perverts and all kinds of stuff.
Right.
we're going to play the news story. We'll probably stop it in between, but what it is, it's people protested at Baylor University because there was a singular party where Build the Wall was chanted and people dressed up like construction workers and stuff like that. So we'll roll the tape. Right.
Hundreds of Baylor students took to Fountain Mall, protesting a recent Kappa Sigma fraternity party many felt was racist. The Mexican-themed party took place Saturday night and involved students wearing sombreros, construction outfits, and maid uniforms.
Okay, so we'll stop it right there. So, you and I wouldn't go to this party, right?
Right.
Like, it's a party that's in bad taste.
No, it's just bad taste.
But is it enough to protest?
Yeah, dude, that's
You
like...
think so?
Yeah.
We're looking at a sign right now that
the
says...
sign says, you painted your face brown. Let's say it to a brown face.
Alright, we'll keep rolling.
Many were also chanting, "Build that wall," throughout the night. The students protesting are calling for more diverse and inclusive policies on campus.
Our students came forward, they voiced their opinions, they shared their stories, and showed great courage.
Kappa Sigma Nationals released a statement saying the incident is inconsistent with their values and has suspended the fraternity until further investigation.
What's it gonna take for change to happen?
For LTVN, I'm Jessica Babb.
Okay.
Alright, so...
Yeah, I mean, if you believe something is wrong, I think you should always stand up for what you believe in. And in this case, that was just offensive to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And especially like in Texas, which has a huge Mexican population, considering it's right there, it's the border, right? It's inconsiderate. So those people are very like closed-minded. It was just a very racist event.
It was racist.
It was a racist event.
I wouldn't go to that party.
I wouldn't go to the party.
But when did this stop becoming America? When can you not have a party that's
I think because
like this is like honestly, it doesn't bother me that much because I would never be at a party like that.
Right. Well,
I would never want to associate myself with people at a party like that. But they can have a party like that.
Well, they can have a party like that, but I think the fact that they were pretty much a campus affiliated.
It was a fraternity.
Right.
So if you didn't want to go to the party, don't go to the party.
But they were also outside chanting, "Build that wall, build that wall."
It was at the party they were chanting, "Build that wall."
But it's like it's on campus. It's
you can say "build that wall." Like that's like listen, I don't agree with it.
Right.
But
it was a racist party.
It's freedom of speech
on a school campus.
It is a racist party, but guess what? It's all protected and like, people. I keep covering your face with my hand. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Nobody wants to see it anyways.
And like I said, I don't agree with it.
Right.
But you can have the party just like you can protest.
Right.
Like it's the same. Like they deserve to have the party. They deserve to have the protest. I wouldn't go to that party.
Under that amendment, absolutely.
I wouldn't go to that party. I don't think I would look down on people who went to that party. But it's not a protest for a party that's in a frat, that's not like out in the streets. We're not forcing people to go to the party.
Right.
You can have the party.
Right.
Like people protest over everything now, and that's great. You know, hit the streets. But I think it was blown out of proportion just a little bit, a smidge.
I think that the college students
smidge.
felt that it was very wrong, and they stood up for it. And the way they stood up for it was protesting that party, even though the party already happened. It was over with. It was still wrong, and I think those particular college students, they didn't want those kind of views on their campus.
Right.
If it was a part, now see, like you're saying, that party it happens all over the place.
Probably.
I'm sure tons of people at that party. But the fact that they blew it out of proportion by having it on campus or having it as a campus affiliated kind of party, which is like a fraternity, a sorority, having parties like that. It's all the message of the campus. So when somebody like that on campus has a party like that, the people who don't agree with that feel that the campus
supports it.
And I'm not speaking for because I'm not those people. I'm not there yet. I mean, like, I'm not there. Like I don't know what exactly everybody feels, but.
That makes sense though, because it's a
they want to feel safe.
Fraternity that's supported by the university, so they're thinking, but they got suspended for it.
Right.
We'll read some of the
fraternity
comments.
got suspended for it.
Right.
So fraternity can't have any events. They can't do anything fraternity wise.
They'll do everything under the table.
Yeah. Like everybody else does. Politics.
Yeah, I don't like to get political on my show, but I just thought it was pretty interesting. All right, Teresa Core. That's how she says her last name, Cores, right?
Yeah, of course.
Man, I'm sorry about the burp. As a person who identifies as a Mexican, I find it extremely offensive! Exclamation point.
It's offensive.
They made a mockery out of my culture.
You're absolutely right.
Which does not represent actual Mexicans. I believe it. Sean Turkington, people who are upset over something frat boys did, who effing cares? Mm-hmm. I'm offended by the existence of frat boys. Well, when people have white trash parties, though, like, can you get offended by that if you're like a country boy? People do that all the time.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do.
And that's not a great example because
time,
it's not, it's not a hot button issue. Right. But you could have the same argument with that. Well,
right.
Black people.
It's like having
anybody who's not white shouldn't be allowed to have a white trash party.
Right. That's it. It's the same kind of view.
Anyway,
it's all weird. It's all weird.
We're moving on. I don't like.
Let's just
forget things.
Yeah.
It's a bad
problem. The real problem is the lack of imagination. I agree.
Thank you,
absolutely.
Bobby.
That's absolutely right, Bobby.
Absolutely.
Bobby O'Brien.
All right, so there's this big concert that's coming out.
Concert?
Yeah, and this is the lead acts are Blink-182 and Linkin Park. Two old bands that haven't had a good song.
What a great
in a long time. I think the only
thing that's probably a great band. Like that's probably a great concert though.
The only thing that saves them is Wu-Tang. I'm not even
Wu-Tang there.
I'm not a big Wu-Tang fan. But I was in the car the other day, and they're like, "Oh, this is Linkin Park's new track," and like I'm used to Linkin Park being like rap, rock, hip hop,
right?
And
then like
some kind of heaviness, some kind of like beat and rhythm and all this.
Right. With kind of like a little bit of like a grunge to
little
bit.
bit. So I'm gonna play the new Linkin Park song.
All right.
If you haven't heard it, I'm sorry. But this is it. It's called Heavy.
I don't like my mind right now. Stacking up problems that are so unnecessary.
So, like, if you listen to the first few seconds, would you think that is
Linkin Park? No. Not at all.
No.
It doesn't sound like Linkin Park.
It doesn't sound like them at all.
No,
it sounds like whatever the new wave of
Linkin Park would be. But I mean, like, yeah.
But now we'll keep
Let's keep going.
Wish that I could slow things down. I wanna let go, but there's comfort in the panic. And I drive myself crazy, thinking everything's about me. Yeah, I drive myself crazy, cause I can't escape the gravity.
So this is like Linkin Park-esque.
Why is everything so heavy?
There's no guitar, there's no drums.
I keep dragging around what's bringing me down. Just let go, I'd be set free. Holding on.
It's like in an AA meeting.
Why is everything so heavy? You say that I'm bad.
Actually, I didn't know.
That's not a Linkin Park song.
I didn't know it was Linkin Park. I've heard that song.
That's not a Linkin Park song.
It's not Linkin Park. It could be Linkin Park now if they want to do a new thing, but that's not.
They got to change their name.
Park. Park and Link.
Park and Link.
Park and Link.
Stinking Park.
Well, you know what's funny is that Lincoln put their car in the commercial.
Was that a Lincoln? I thought it was a Benz.
Wasn't Lincoln. Was it a Benz?
It was a Benz.
I'll go back.
If they had Matthew McConaughey and a Lincoln, who was like
listening to Linkin Park,
but if he was like mouthing the words to the song,
that'd be pretty cool.
That would be a Linkin Park with Lincoln car with Matt McConaughey.
Make a lot of money.
That'd be a weird. With Matt McConaughey.
You want to try it? Yeah, the lyrics.
No, I know the lyrics. I'm sure we could look them up.
Matthew McConaughey.
You love Matt. Go into your Matthew McConaughey like love fest. Why do you love him so much?
I just do, man. He's a character. He's just crazy. Not like it's ridiculous. He's a ridiculous person.
All right, so you're gonna do your best, Matthew McConaughey.
And
you're just gonna mouth the lyrics.
Am I gonna mouth the lyrics?
Yeah.
All right, which
so you got to do your Matthew McConaughey face. This is bad for the podcast, so we might cut it out. But for the live fans,
just for the live fans, here we go.
I don't like my mind right now. Stacking up problems that are so unnecessary. Wish that I could slow things down. I wanna let go.
I don't look at Matthew McConaughey at all. Well, you try it. You try it. I couldn't see.
I'm not a Matthew McConaughey guy.
I like the way he sounds.
Yeah, I'm not.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not a Matt McConaughey guy, so I couldn't do it.
Sean says that is awful. I don't know if he's talking about my Matthew McConaughey impersonation or if he's talking about
probably everything.
Just everything.
If we had to, put it all synergy. All right,
That's crazy. But wait, so it's Blink-182, new Linkin Park, and Wu-Tang Clan?
Yeah, I wouldn't
weird
go.
Combination.
I think festivals are my worst nightmare. I would not.
You don't want to go?
No.
I love festivals, man.
It's crowded. It's hot.
I love it. It's fucking crazy.
It's expensive.
Excuse my language. I'm sorry.
You can swear.
I'm sorry, Mary.
You can say whatever you want.
Mary,
I don't even
sorry.
think she's listening right now, but
She probably will later.
I hate it. I hate festivals.
I love them. What do you guys think about festivals?
I sweat. I gotta pay $10 just to get a water. I gotta wait in line
Bring your own water.
to go into a restroom. It's disgusting.
Just pee on the floor.
And they always sound like it's very rare you go to some place and they sound better live ever. It's very rare. And I'm sure if I go to see Linkin Park and they sing heavy, half of it's gonna be him holding it out to the crowd.
And every teenage
and
girl.
people going,
Right. So you're paying.
I'm paying
for
to
other
hear.
people to sing, right.
I'm paying
Now
to
that
hear
I
unprofessional
agree
karaoke.
with. That I agree with.
I'm paying to hear karaoke where they're on
I
stage.
hate going to concerts and then hearing everybody else sing. I'm not paying to hear
not paying
your
for that.
shitty voices. I'm paying to hear what I paid for. So I agree with you on that one.
You-
But festivals are cool
You're
because I just
paying. You're paying to hear what you paid for.
I'm paying to hear what I paid
It's
for.
it's a good line.
That's it. I'm gonna get tattooed right here.
So it's May the 4th today. That's why we're wearing
May the
our
4th. That's
Star
why we're wearing our
Wars.
Star Wars gear.
And May the 4th bugs me. I don't know why it does.
Why does it bug
Because
you?
everybody says it. May the 4th be
Also,
with
like,
you.
if
May
you're
the 4th
not
be with you.
if you're
May the
not
4th
a
be with
Star
you. May
Wars
the 4th
fan,
be
wait.
with
So this
you.
goes
May
back.
the 4th be with
This
you.
goes back to the Mexican thing in the way beginning.
Okay. I
So
would like to see.
so
the
like if
connection.
you don't like Star Wars, can you say May the 4th?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Well, people that want to fit in can say it, I guess. But
That's true.
I don't like it. It bugs me.
Why does it bug you?
I don't know because
May the 4th be with you.
here's what it spawns to. We can't have a day.
Right.
You can't have a day anymore. You know why? Because tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. You know what's May 6th? Cucumber Day. You know what's May 7th? Gummy Bear Day. May 8th is Jug of Water Day. May 9th is Toilet Paper Day. May 10th, Glasses Day. May 11th is Beard Day. May 12th is T-Shirt Day. Wear a T-shirt. May 13th, oh, it's Wine Day. Everybody should drink some wine. May 14th, oh, it's a table day. You need to go and knock on your table. And so on. You can't have a day anymore.
I feel like half of those were real, and then half of them just were.
They could be real.
You can make it. We should have our own schedule.
I mean, you could
have our
every
own
day.
celebrations.
I get on Twitter or something else, and it's like, oh, today's cheeseburger day.
Right, a national
Make sure you eat
national
a
days.
cheeseburger.
It's not national. It's never national.
Can I have a day? One day
People-
was just nothing.
So it's like people want a holiday to do things that they weren't allowed to do before. So for example, like Cinco de Mayo, like we can all drink and party and have a great time. Like most of the holidays in America, but national days like National Donut Day,
Yeah.
it's just an excuse to be a fat ass and
It
have
is.
a donut. Excuse,
Well, and that's like
excuse me, but,
marketing
like
was,
if you do eat donuts, it's fine.
But like people
That's
use
cool.
that to their advantage,
Right,
because
right.
They
They
can
just go
get,
out of their way.
Hey, come to our restaurant.
Right.
I just want a day though.
I just want one day.
J-Bone.
I just want a Tuesday.
Just
Or just what's
just,
today?
hey,
Today's Thursday. I just want
just
Thursday.
May the 7th. Just hey.
I just want May the 7th.
Hey, it's May the 7th.
Memorial Day's coming up, isn't
It's
it?
May the 7th day. I don't know.
Memorial
I don't
Day's
care
this
about
month.
dead troops, so I would. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Kidding. I don't know. It probably is. It's in May.
Yeah, so it's coming up.
No, is it?
Is it after?
I thought Memorial Day. No, it isn't.
It's in May.
I don't know.
Comment below.
I have no idea. Let's find out. Where's Memorial Day?
Memorial Day. But I agree. I think that these false holidays are a little ridiculous.
It's May 29th.
May 29th. Okay. So
So we were close.
It's close. After Mother's Day.
I mean, I get free stuff on Memorial Day. I'm not even dead. So
there you go.
that's a good deal,
That's
right?
a good deal.
Okay, so we got our final thing.
A
All
little
right,
thing to
so
talk about. Okay, so
here it is. These two parents, Charles Younger Jr. I would never name a kid after me. I would never have a junior.
Junior. You never have a junior?
That like disturbs me
I
to
think-
like. a lot of degrees.
My name is Jonathan Michelle Raffol, and my dad's name is Michelle. So I think my dad wanted a junior. My mom was like, no.
I
just took his middle name.
And if you are a junior, and if you have a kid who's a junior, I don't know. I think you need your kid to be his own person and not another clone.
Yeah, when you're a junior, you have to look up to somebody.
Exactly.
You have to be better than your dad, or you're never going to be great as your dad.
Be, somebody else.
Oh, I know your pop, kid. This is going to be.
I don't know. I would never have a Garrett Savage Jr. ever.
That's a cool name, though.
Charles Younger Jr., 39, and Michelle Edward. Your middle name?
Oh, perfect.
A woman's name.
Well, it's Michelle. It's French. Michel.
That makes it way better that it's French and everything else.
Yeah, it does.
Where was the article?
It's right there.
Where?
You just lost. Oh, there it is.
Here it is. Will be sentenced next month. It could serve more than a year in county jail. Their daughter consumed up to 10 shots of vodka. 13-year-old kid.
10 shots of vodka?
10 shots of vodka and is airlifted to a hospital after a drinking party at their home. Had a blood alcohol level of 0.32. 0.008 is the legal limit to drive. I think that's like if you're over that, you can't drive.
Holy
Four
shit.
times the legal limit to drive. I just should have kept reading.
Yeah, you should have just kept reading.
But what are you gonna do? All right, so when was the first time you had stiff booze?
That was a very weird translation.
Well, this girl's 13.
Oh, that's fair. So, stiff booze?
Stiff booze.
Stiff booze. Like consecutive. Like I sat down and I
Not
drank.
like you're just getting hammered, but like the first time you had like a stiff drink or like
maybe 13, 14.
Well, tell us the story, Jack.
I don't really remember it. I was drunk.
You were blackout drunk.
Blacked out. Hey, it's blackout or back out is what I always say. So I mean,
slammed out.
I was passed out. I had a feet on the floor, foot on the couch.
Man.
I don't know. I think my dad was drinking like a Grey Goose something.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. And I drank that. Oh, you know what? Actually, there's this Arabic drink called arak, which is kind of like a licorice kind of taste. You put a little bit of water in it. It gets like really white and stuff. It's the same as like ouzo, if you guys know what that is.
No idea what ouzo is.
It's like
this is America.
It's Middle Eastern. It's Middle Eastern.
America.
So I had that. I would have that.
I'm offended that you would bring up Middle Eastern drinks.
I would have sips of that.
I'm upset
when I was younger. So that was 13. My dad would drink that pretty.
And was it a sneak job or did they offer it to you?
Offer it. Oh. You know drunk parents.
Hey.
Here, have some. Well, my dad's kids have some, and I'm just like, okay, well, I just have a little sip of that.
So do the thing your dad does when he's upset.
Oh, it's really hard to do. Okay, hold on. Isn't that scary? Imagine seeing that as a boy. It still scares me today.
So like, why would you do that?
Why would I did anything bad? If I did anything wrong, anything. So let's say like you see this napkin. If I drop it on the floor and I don't pick it up, he's like, pick it up! And I'm like, oh, okay. And if I don't pick it up, he would take me by my arm, no matter where I was. He would throw me, and I would end up in my room somehow. So if I was in the kitchen, which was on the other side of the house, he would just throw me, and I would be in my room, screaming or shrieking.
Why did he stick his tongue out, though?
I think it's like a weird Maori, like Middle Eastern tribe kind of thing going on. I think he saw the haka one time and got really excited. I don't know.
I can't do it.
I can't wait to have kids of my own and start doing that to them.
I can't do it.
It's so scary, though. He does it sometimes now. It's just
that was scary, though. It's
still
pretty scary.
Oh, man.
Anyway, the first time I had stiff booze. It was in front of Mary, and I think she joined. I don't know if she's
Mary's
watching.
like, let's get lit.
But I was in Indiana for, I don't know, we visited a lot up there, and my uncle, was it Uncle Butch? He's Uncle Butch.
It's always Uncle Butch.
Uncle Butch was a principal when you could spank kids. And he had like a bunch of paddles and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, that's why he had paddles.
Anyway, yeah. But
Uncle Butch. Come on.
Excuse me, I had to belch.
Sorry.
It's your fault. Anyway, he was drinking like bourbon or like something like dark, and then like he's drinking like a
paddle.
soda cup.
You sat on his lap.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And I had
gave you like, here, try a little bit of this.
Yeah. Anyway, and my mom was there, so she's to blame just as much as anybody else.
Yeah.
I don't know how old. I think I was like 12, 13, like something around that age. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah. I was such a smart ass slow kid. I was like, yeah, I drink that stuff all the time. And probably similar to how I said that. And he's like, hey, well, if your mom's okay with it, you can have some of mine. And my mom's like, yeah, sure. Because they knew it was going to kill me. Because it's like hardcore bourbon whiskey.
Right.
And I'd never drank, like, I think my dad maybe like sipped like a beer or something like that, like just to try it.
Right.
So, you know, like in the Acme comics, when you light a fuse, and it's like comically, psh,
right.
As soon as I drank it, the fuse was lit. It was like, psh, it was like burning down my throat, and then just exploded in my stomach. I didn't drink again until I was like old, like 18 maybe, like that. And like some people drink like early, but like I was like off booze after that. I was like, I'm never drinking again. That's disgusting.
Wow.
Didn't really work out in the long haul, but...
Yeah, now you're an alcoholic.
Yeah.
It's a rager.
All the time.
Always. Wow, that was a really good story.
But no, it's
and
like, I remember it.
And then you're like, no more, uncle. And he's like, just a little more.
He's just like, I'll get the paddle if you don't.
And just a little bit more.
Garrett. No, yeah. That was the first time. And I remember it so vividly.
Hey, Mary.
She keeps joining and just leaving.
Oh. She can't handle the story.
Story of my childhood.
She doesn't want to be here for it. She's
all right.
lived enough
well, that's it.
That's all we have to talk about.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment.
Smiley face.
I don't like to tell people to share because that seems kind of like forced. You don't share it.
If you want to share it,
you can. I don't care.
May the 4th be with you.
I'm gonna fix my chin. I'm gonna sleep. Like
this.
I think I'm gonna sleep like
they
this.
have things for that. I think they have like jaw things.
I was gonna sleep like this tonight, so it's not gonna be.
Why are you so crooked?
I don't know.
You go to the chiropractor and I don't, and yet you're.
That's
crooked.
for my back though, not for my jaw.
You should ask him to do something for your jaw. Here, let me try this. You have a big jaw, man.
I do
know where to grab.
I'm like that Iron Giant cartoon.
That's what it is. You lost the hinge and now your jaw's like all.
Alright, well that's it.
That's it.
If you like it, we're gonna put it on YouTube. I'm gonna eventually get on iTunes. I think I have to buy my own website though.
Squarespace. I think you pay once for like an entire year.
Oh yeah,
I think so. Ask Domino. He knows.
Or I'll just Google it.
Just Google it.
Can do that too. Alright, well that's it.
That's it, guys. Thanks for joining us. Bye.